How's it going, everyone? Got a major free update for an upcoming free PlayStation Plus title for the month of May. We'll talk all about that as this update is rolling in a lot of new content. Speaking of free, it looks like a major free-to-play title may finally be hitting its way to PlayStation 4 and 5 later this week, in fact, so we'll talk all about that. And the Star Wars Twitter account did note that there is a patch coming to the PlayStation version of Star Wars Jedi Survivor that'll hopefully be making the game even better than it currently is. So we'll talk that at the end of this video. But as noted on the PlayStation blog, Gate Crash, a festival in the Chivalry 2 raiding party update. Let's talk about it, coming from Alex Hayter, brand director at Torn Banner Studios, noting, Knights Defend Your Nobles. Starting May 2nd, PlayStation Plus members can get Chivalry 2 as part of May's monthly games on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. To accompany this awesome launch, Torn Banner Studios has crafted an all-new raiding party update available for free this week for all owners of Chivalry 2. You have a brand new map that is being introduced with this update, the Sacking of Bridgetown. Join us for the newest Chivalry 2 map, the Sacking of Bridgetown, a 64-player team objective experience. Defend as the Honorable Agathans or spoil the party as the Fearless Thanosians. A descendant celebration by Agathanian nobles is rudely interrupted by terrifying blast of warhorns, and it's invading the verdant countryside of Aurelia. In this huge map's first stage, defenders spawn as peasants who must frantically take up arms to defend their lord's vineyards against the attackers. Can you survive long enough for the knights to arrive? Probably not, but you'll return to the fray as a proper warrior after valiantly dying for your kingdom. After the lush vineyards of farmlands fall to slaughter and flames, it's time for the attackers to raid Old Bridgetown itself. Like a Renaissance fair gone deeply wrong, players will smash upon the celebration as they turn the festivities upside down and let the streets run red with wine, naturally blood. Finally, the ultimate objective for the invaders is to toss as many nobles out of windows as possible. Talk about a pain in the butt. Will Tenosia make it past Bridgetown to continue their assault on the lands of the North? Victory or defeat will reveal what tale you weave in an epic assault on all things decent and proper. You've got a new weapon, the Heavy Cavalry Sword, deft in your hands but capable of truly ferocious slashes and special attacks. The new Heavy Cavalry Sword is designed to give players unique methods of expressing themselves in the dance of Chivalry 2's combat. This one-handed weapon has long reach and slow swings and can be equipped by the Footman, Man at Arms, and Knight Guardian subclasses. The Heavy Cavalry Sword enables unique attacks on horseback with slash attacks that differ from its slashes on foot. Gameplay tip: input a special attack when on horseback, hold the weapon forward, and lead your team's charge to victory. Various new unlockable skins will be available for the sword as well. Armor and Heldry to match are included in free and paid tiers of the Raiding Party campaign pass. And cross-play parties and more. The Raiding Party update is one of our biggest ever, with the most quality of life improvements we've added in a single patch so far. Our team has been committed to continuously improving Chivalry 2 since launch, with new content, bug fixes, and tweaks to better the experience. Chivalry 2 already features cross-platform matchmaking and a server browser, but one of the most requested features among the community is the ability to form parties with your friends across different gaming platforms. We're excited to release Crossplay Parties Beta alongside this update, allowing players to share invite codes and add pals to their friends list, party up, and matchmake into servers together. As a beta, there will be some minor issues present that we are already working on resolving in a future update. So again, all of this will be available with Chivalry 2 as a part of the game, also dropping as a PlayStation Plus title on both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Maybe get some friends to jump in together, as this is a game that you definitely want to squad up and play with a group of friends. And if you're all PlayStation Plus subscribers, why not give it a gander? Always think it's a good idea to offer multiplayer titles like this as PlayStation Plus games, especially one that is getting a consistent stream of updates. And it's not like a Chivalry 2 is that old of a game. It dropped back in June of 2021, so already a Plus game. I mean, 2 years is a decent bit of time, but again, it is still a game that is getting sizable updates. Alright, moving on from that, speaking of free-to-play title, it looks like Ubisoft's Trackmania will finally be released on consoles coming May 4th, according to Ubisoft. This is according to the Chinese team, who has been early on reveal triggers, and based on a translation, it notes #TrackRage is coming to consoles on May 4th, so invite your friends to create your own tracks and dominate the leaderboards. Now, it had been announced that Trackmania was coming to PS5 and PS4 back a few months ago, and Trackmania came out on PC all the way back in July of 2020. Trackmania with the PlayStation 4 and 5 launch will remain a free-to-play title and will include cross-play and cross-progression. Trackmania, the racing franchise from Ubisoft NATO, is back with the most compelling remake of Trackmania Nation. Starter access, enjoy a fun racing experience for free with regularly updated content and collectible rewards. No AI, real players as ghosts, even solo race against other players as ghosts that are close to your level to help you improve progressively at your own pace. Regularly updated content, 25 official tracks updated every 3 months, and playable solo, online, and locally to practice your racing skills and progression. You can either play by yourself and enjoy the drive or collect medals and assess your skills with regional and international rankings. Again, the rumored release now seemingly leaked. Trackmania will be headed to PS4 and 5 coming May 4th. We'll keep you guys posted if we see an official announcement. And lastly, I know a lot of you guys are playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It does seem like the PlayStation 5 version is the best version of the game. Even playing the PC version, as bad as the PC version is, the game itself is so good, and for me, it was still, somewhat playable that I ended up clocking in so many hours and did end up completing the game, thanks to EA for hooking me up with a copy of the game. But the EA Star Wars Twitter account does note today a patch has become available for the PC version of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and tomorrow, May the 2nd, will also be issuing a patch for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. We are hard at work on patches that will further improve performance and bug fixes across all platforms. There are more updates to come across all platforms, and we will share that timing when it is available. So, as far as console fixes, we have multiple crashes fixed across PlayStation and Xbox Series X and S in various areas of the game. Fixed crashes that were tied to skipping cinematics. Performance improvements across PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. Fixed an issue with dynamic cloth inside the Mantis. Fixed various rendering issues. Fixed an issue with registered Neko colors not saving. Fixed an issue with registered Neko disappearing from the stable. Fixed issue with cinematic dialogue overlapping. Fixed various collision issues. Fixed an issue with enemy AI remaining in pose during photo mode. Fixed a freeze that occasionally occurred when while talking to Doma. Fixed a bug where the BD oil VFX did not properly render, and fixed an issue where players were getting stuck inside the Chamber of Duality if you didn't save after leaving the chamber and die. The PC version already got all these updates, but the console updates will be rolling out tomorrow. Look, Jedi Survivor, for the game that it is, I think it's absolutely tremendous. The narrative is incredibly compelling. I thought they did a great job, and, playing through the entire game, I haven't 100%ed it. I'm gonna do a New Game Plus at some point and go for the 100% run at that point, but I'm going to wait for all the issues to be ironed out before I do a New Game Plus and try to go for the 100% run. Just not going to do that right now, given that the performance is really sloppy, again, especially on PC. So I'm going to wait a little bit, but the game, for what I played, and I sunk in about 25 hours, and that was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, I played those 4 days, and I have 25 hours clocked in, and I had a fantastic time with it. And 25 hours is really scratching the surface because I didn't do a lot of the side content. There's a ton to do in this game. Like, Jedi Survivor is so much bigger than Jedi Fallen Order. It actually made my head spin when I realized how big this game was with all the different content. And yes, it's not like you have tons and tons of explorable worlds to go through, but Kobo and Jeddah, those are very expensive, especially Kobo, and there's a ton of content to do, and yeah, the game can keep you busy for quite a while. So from a content standpoint, it's absolutely stacked, and the gameplay is still really good. I love the stance switching. I think that was a great element to the game. I thought the narrative was incredibly compelling as well, and I'm not a big Star Wars guy, so there was a lot of things that I may have not been able to appreciate as much as everybody else, but man, the game I thought was fantastic. Like, performance issues aside, and the performance issues are very much prevalent, especially on PC. Like, the PC version, no way is there any way you could recommend that game. Like, I don't even know how people gave the game, 9s out of 10s and whatnot, especially for the PC version. But in the case of the game itself, and it ran, I can't even say okay for me. Like, it was pretty bad, but I wanted to go through the game, and I still had an okay time with it, but yeah, the next run is definitely going to have to wait until performance gets better, but it's nice to see that Respawn is hard at work at fixing everything. Hopefully all of that will roll out in the future, but that'll do it for me. Again, major update coming to Chivalry 2. Again, PlayStation Plus free title tomorrow. Look for that download come tomorrow. Ubisoft's Trackmania potentially coming to consoles May 4th, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor getting a major update tomorrow with more fixes on the way. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.